Hey guys, what's up? It's Ruby and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a sort of selfie get ready with me slash makeup tutorial for hooded eyes. I want to do a cut crease for my friend Cindy. She requested me to do this video, so I'm gonna do that for her today. So I already kind of started with my eyes, but all I did was I primed my eyes. I will show you what primer I'm using right now. So I just bought the Urban Decay eye primer, but before your girl had enough money for that, I was just using the e.l.f. Eyeshadow primer. It's literally like a few bucks, but right now I have this one, or I have this one for when I finish my e.l.f. one. And then I am putting just a brown above my natural crease because for hooded eyes, which just means that I have this piece of skin that hangs over my natural eyelid when I like open it. For hooded eyes, you want to put your eyeshadow up higher so that way when you open your eyes like this, you can still see the eyeshadow above your crease. So that's what I do, and that's what I did with this brown here. So I'm bringing it all the way out because my cut crease is going to go all the way out here. And then the color I'm using is this color on the right where my thumb is. It's called Splendid. So it's just like a couple of shades darker than my natural skin tone. And then what I'm doing is I'm literally just blending it into or right above my crease and then just dragging it out a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. And then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease with my concealer. And this is the concealer that I use, the Bye Bye Under Eye from IT Cosmetics. So I'm gonna use that, and then I am going to put an all over lid color, which is this yellow one right here from the James Charles palette. And it's called B, I believe. I threw out the little thing that has all the names on them because I don't like them. But I believe it's called B, if I'm not mistaken. And then what I'm gonna do when I'm done with everything is I'm just gonna line between the B color and this Splendid color. I'm just gonna line like the top of my cut crease with this Urban Decay eyeliner. It's called Heavy Metal. It's in the shade Midnight Cowboy. So yeah, and then yeah, that's gonna be everything. So I will be right back after I'm done blending all this out. So now that I am all done blending this out, by the way, I used my MAC 224 to blend it out. It's just a little tapered brush and I like it because it can get in there. But you just want to blend it out to make it look nicer. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease with this concealer brush from Wet n Wild. And it's just like this. And then I just put a little bit of concealer on my palm, wrist, whatever this is. So just pretend that my cheek is that, and then I go like that with the concealer. And then what you have to do for hooded eyes is, I've heard a trick of like if you put some right here and you just like look up, that you can just cut it there, but I've never tried it that way. I probably make my life a lot more complicated, but what I do is, so you see how the crease is right there, I just ignore the crease and I go above the crease. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do, and I want to show you guys a little bit how I do it, but let me see how I can manage that. Sorry for this lovely angle, but I'm like, if you guys would see how I'm holding the phone right now, I'm holding it in between my knees. But anyways, so this is how much concealer I grab, and then like I said, I just go like this, and then like this, just to get product on both sides, but also kind of to lay the brush. I can't talk. To lay the brush flat. So I go like that, make sure I have enough product, and then I'm gonna grab my mirror and I'm trying to position you guys to where you guys can still see, but I can also see my mirror. Sorry if I move it a lot, but so what I do, like I said, sorry that y'all can't see a better angle, but hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about. So I just put some like that, and it's ignoring the natural crease that I have. It's going above it, and then just kind of go above your natural crease. So now, as you guys can see, I have the concealer. I used a small concealer brush from e.l.f. To clean up the top. So I just grabbed a little bit of that Splendid color and I put it on this brush, and then I cleaned up any messy areas that I saw. And then I'm gonna grab this brush. I don't remember where I got this brush from. I want to say maybe the dollar store, but I don't remember. And I just use it to pack on color when I'm doing my cut creases. But also, you might get concealer on your eyelashes, so if you do, I just try to take it off like that. So now what I'm gonna do is try to keep my head back so the concealer doesn't start creasing. If it does crease, you could always grab the brush you used and just go like that to smooth it out again. And then I'm gonna grab this yellow color from the James Charles palette, the color B, I believe it is. I hope that's the right color. But anyways, it's the bright yellow color in the palette. And then what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start packing on the color. So yeah, just do that all the way around, and I make sure that there's no like wet areas that are visible, because if there is, then the color will start fading throughout the day and it just won't look good. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that and just literally just pack it on my whole eyelid. So this is kind of what you should be left with once you're done packing the color onto your lid. And just for tips, try to grab a small concealer brush and maybe a smaller concealer brush. This is a smaller one. So I have 3 concealer brushes that I use to do my cut creases. I have the big one that I use to actually put the concealer on my eye. I have this medium one to pack the color on, and then I have the smaller one to clean up any messes. But for tips, like I said, make sure that you don't see, like, look in the light and make sure you don't see any more like shiny spots, because that means it's still wet there and you need to pack on more color. And also make sure to like really get the edges and make sure you pack color on everywhere, and then if you still need to clean up any color, you can use a small one. But I am gonna go do my other side real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm finally done. I know that my cut creases aren't the most perfect thing you've seen in the world, but I'm working on it. So if you see, I just drug it out. Also, I want to show you how my arm ends up afterwards. So what a good tip is to make sure that every time after you pat your eyeshadow color on your eyelid, you're gonna pick up some concealer on this brush. So dab it off somewhere. Have a towel, or I just use my arm and then I use a makeup wipe afterwards to remove everything off of my arm. So do that, and literally I'm just gonna put my stuff away, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I line. I mean, literally it's gonna be a line right there, right on the edge, but I'll show you guys one side, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look with the eyeliner. Not the finished look, obviously I haven't done my face, but I just like doing my eyes first just in case I get any fallout, and I usually just clean it up with either makeup remover or makeup wipe. So I put the eyeliner on all the way out and all the way in, and so now I'm gonna do my face, and then I will just come right back to do an outro with a full face. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.